guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Danielle and I'm on a weight loss journey following the Slimming World plan. So today's video is what I eat in a day on the Slimming World plan. So let's get straight into breakfast. So I'm off out this morning. We're going to the garden centre and a cafe play area, so I do not want to be tempted. So I have done a really quick breakfast this morning. I did it actually all in the microwave. I actually did my eggs and tomatoes in the microwave, which I haven't done before, so let's see how it tastes. It was super quick and easy this morning, and it is just protein and speed food. So protein for the eggs, protein for the ham, and then speed food for the tomatoes. So no sins or healthy extras this morning. So I'm also going to add some of the avocado topping from Just Spices. Now I do have the egg topping, which is really nice, but I love the fact that there's like big chunks of salt in this, which goes really nicely with egg. So I'm just going to top it with a little bit of this, and that will just bring the flavour out a little bit. Good morning, everybody. So I have been out this morning, like I mentioned, and I was really well behaved. I had Americano and I took a banana and a Skinny Crunch, but I only ate the banana, and I picked up a few little bits while I was there as well. So I got some blueberries, which have been reduced to 81p. Yeah, in a second. I got some mixed veg, which have been reduced to 52p. I got some skimmed milk, which have been reduced to 78p because it's got a couple of days on it, so I can use that in like have a hot chocolate or a latte. And then this book, which have been reduced to 25p. So we got, you know, we love a bargain, so we've got a few bargains. So not on any syns yet this morning, and no healthy extra A's or B's. I just had like a splash of milk while I was having my coffee. So the time is now, so it's 12 o'clock, and I'm starting to get a little bit peckish now. So I need to think what I'm going to have for dinner. Do I want to use my healthy extra B or not? I've got a problem, is I'm not very prepared today. I kind of know what I'm having for tea tonight. So I think I will be able to have my healthy extra B, but because I've got this veg, I don't think you can freeze this, can you? This is what I've got for dinner today. So I've got the couscous, which is this couscous. I believe it's 3.5 syns for the full pack, but I will pop it on the screen to confirm. And I'm just having half of this, so I'll let you know what syns that is. And then I've got the veg here, the stir fry veg, which is all free and speed food. Yes, darling. And then I've just got ham, which is protein. So I think it'll be about 2 syns for this, but I will just confirm it on the screen. So yeah, really looking forward to dinner, and this should keep me full, and it does smell really nice. Oh, I am going to add 1 syn worth of sweet chili sauce, so I'll pop that on and I'll show you what it looks like. I felt like I needed something a little bit sweet, so I've got one of the Asda's Light instant hot chocolates. These are 2 syns, like the cheap version of Options hot chocolate. You can do it with water, but I wanted to use some of that skim milk up, so I've used that as my healthy extra A for today. You can have 350 millilitres of that. So this is 2 syns and a healthy extra A. I'm feeling a little bit peckish, so I've just made myself a fruit of bowl. So I've got raspberries, blueberries and plum, which are all speed food, and then I've got a light and free yogurt. These are half a syn, peach flavour, which are absolutely delicious. I never think of having peach yogurt, they're so nice. And then a big dollop of quark there, just to add some extra protein, so that is free in protein. So half a syn for today's snack. Like I said, I'm just feeling, it's about 3 o'clock now, and I'm getting to that point of the day where I'm starting to want a snack. So yeah, we're gonna have this, and this is half a syn. Ooh. So I've just returned from the co-op, and I have some goodies, so I thought I'd show you. Nothing too exciting, but I thought while I've got it in front of me, let's show you what I've got. Now these are obviously not for me, but these have been reduced from 165 to 51p. So look how nice. And these are like a little treat for the weekend, because these, I haven't checked the syns, but they're 98 calories, so they're going to be 5 syns. But it's white mocha, which I thought sounded really, really nice. So I thought, on a slow weekend morning, you know, if they do exist, I might have one of these as like a, either count it in my syns, or if I'm just having a bit of a flexible day, have one as a treat. Because yeah, I do like a nice coffee, so I don't actually mind spending syns on it. So because Dan's gonna have one of them tonight, I thought I've got to have a bit of something. So I've got a firm favourite of mine, which is the Club Bar, which are 5 syns. So yeah, really, an orange flavour is my favourite, and Dan doesn't like orange chocolate, so get these, it means he's not going to steal them either. So double bonus there. And then I just got a few bits for Harps, because the reason I went was because I hadn't got anything to make her anything for tonight. So I've got her a few bits and some nappies. But I also got these strawberries. Now I thought these were quite a decent price. So these are 50% extra, and these were £2. So quite a big punnet of them. I'm not having any more fruit tonight because I've got a bit of bellyache, and I think it's because I've had too much fruit. Yeah, my belly's feeling a bit bubbly, so I better not have any more fruit. So yeah, so nip into the co-op is never nip into the co-op is there. I've got some tea bags under the pushchair, and I've got full fat milk, so full fat milk for Henry and Dan, they have that. I have the skimmed. Obviously Henry kind of has to have full fat because he's still small, and Dan's like, he will turn his nose up at skimmed milk if you give him skimmed milk. I did want to try coconut milk because I think you have 400 millilitres of that. But I don't know what it's like. I've tried oat milk before, I didn't like that. I've tried, not oat milk, almond milk, and I didn't like that. It was horrible in tea. But I've recently tried oat milk, just because I thought, well, I might try some alternatives to milk. And oat milk is lovely. And I find it really does fill me up. If I have like a latte, you can have 250 millilitres of that, I believe. So that's a bit like semi-skimmed milk. But I find it like really creamy, and yeah, it's got that oaty sort of flavour. I feel like it does make you feel a little bit more fuller as well when you have it like in a drink. So yeah, if you are looking for an alternative to milk and you don't mind only having like 250 millilitres, oat milk is lovely. Oh, that's beautiful. Henry's just picked me this lovely flower from the garden. Lovely little boy. So yeah, I've now got to try and do something. I'm shattered today. I'm so tired. I got pulled into going on the park on the way to the shop as well. I didn't realise we was going like prime time, school time. So all the kids were on there. So Henry wanted to play as well. So we ended up playing there. So a quick trip, but didn't end up being a quick trip to the shop after all. So what steps we went? I haven't drank enough haven't drank enough water today. That was one of my things, to fill my water bottle up. I don't even know where my water bottle is. I looked this morning. Do you have one of those things where you're like, you've seen something and then you're like, but I can't remember where I've seen it? Yeah, so it's one of them. So I'm on 7,000 steps. Oh, they're gorgeous. Thank you, baby. Oh, that's all right. So I'm on 7,000 steps now. So yeah, I should get to 10,000 tonight. So that'll be that ticked off. I don't even know what syns I'm on yet. I don't think I've had many today at all. So I should be able to have like one of those bars, and then a nice cup of tea. So yeah, I'm gonna start dinner in a minute, and then Harper's getting a bit hungry now as well, if you can hear her like growling in the background. So yeah, I'm gonna start getting sorted now. I'm just so tired today. Like I was in the park, like couldn't stop yawning. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to bedtime tonight. Oh god. So yeah, I will pop back on when I have decided what I'm having for dinner and it's all dished up, and I will let you know what I've got. What I've got for dinner tonight, so spaghetti bolognese. So the pasta is free. I've got tinned tomatoes and passata, which is a speed food. 5% mint, which is protein. I've added sweet corn because Henry loves sweet corn at the minute. So I thought I'd just add that, so he'll eat that on his. A very big bowl of dinner today, but I'm so hungry. So yeah, no syns for tonight's dinner. Good evening, everybody. So we have had dinner, and I'm just gonna get tidied up for the night, and then we're gonna have a few snacks. So Tierney's gonna have that delicious looking muffin, and I know when I get it out I'm gonna smell it and be like, I just want it. But I have for my evening snack, which I got the syns wrong on this. This is why you need to scan to double check. So I didn't scan them when I first got them. So these are actually 6 syns, but they're so chocolatey and lovely that it is worth it. And I have got a few syns left over this evening, so that is what I'm gonna have. So let's have a recap on the day. So breakfast, really, I feel like today's food has been really simple and straightforward. Like breakfast, I did, and you can hear a load of things in the background. Henry is playing with his track, so you might hear a little bit of background. And I've got the dog, because I haven't cleared up yet. The dog is trying to like just jump up and get all the leftover food. It's just like, honestly, it's like a madhouse in this house. So yeah, this morning was really quick and simple because I just did it in the microwave. Scrambled egg was nice. I obviously prefer doing it in a pan. It's like with porridge, I can't do porridge in the microwave. I do it in a saucepan. So yes, it was nice, and it was good because it was really quick and easy, and it meant that I didn't snack when I was out. And then I had a hot chocolate, which was 2 syns, and I used my healthy extra A. And for dinner, I didn't confirm the syns on the couscous, so it was 1.5 syns for half the pack. And the sweet chili sauce was 1.5 syns for a tablespoon, so that was 3 syns for dinner, and it was filling, and it was really, really nice. I have had a Skinny Crunch bar, which I haven't shown yet, which I didn't film. That was left in my bag, which I was going to have when I went out to the garden centre, which I didn't eat. So I had that as half of my healthy extra big. I haven't got any more left, otherwise I would have another one. I haven't got any high-fi bars or anything like that. So yeah, so I had that as my healthy extra bit. I'm gonna have the club bar tonight, so we are going to be ending on 9 syns tonight. I've had a really good day on plan. I felt really motivated. As you know, I get weighed on a Wednesday, and I did mention in my catch-up that I'd had a couple of days a bit off plan near the end of the week, but the weekend I was back on it. So Saturday and Sunday I was on plan. We're on Monday today, we're on plan, and then we're going to be on plan tomorrow. I think I'm gonna try and film again tomorrow, just because honestly, you wouldn't believe the difference it makes when you film, because it really does. I do think, like, you know, I've really got to be on it. I mean, when I'm not on it, when I've not been on plan and I've not filmed, I tell you anyway. So I'm always pretty honest when I'm on or off plan, and I do like sometimes to have like a flexible day. But yeah, I had a couple of them last week, so I'm not sure what the scales are going to say about that. But I'd rather go slow and steady and enjoy the process, rather than being like, I'm only having, you know, 5 or less syns, I'm not having, you know, any days off and all that. And obviously your weight's probably going to come up a lot quicker, but I know I won't enjoy it as much. And when I stop doing that, I will probably gain a bit of weight, because I've restricted myself a bit too much. For me personally, a lot of people can do it, but I'm a snacker and I love my food, and this is why I love Slimming World, because I can still eat a lot of food. I was talking to someone earlier and they were talking about doing Slim Fast, and I was like, why don't you do Slimming World? It's like a try to promote. I don't work for Slimming World. I was like, why don't you do Slimming World? I was like, you can eat like whatever you want, really, and you're only restricted on the things which are high fat and high sugar. But they said that they didn't think it was for them, and they were going to try Slim Fast. So yeah, so I really do enjoy Slimming World. I noticed a lot of people have switched over to Weight Watchers, and I did look into Weight Watchers. I kind of had a little look, see what it was about, and I kind of get the gist of that it's like a bit like Slimming World and calorie counting combined. So I think it's a little bit more flexible with like sort of, you get a lot more points, but you don't get as many free foods. So yes, I think it weighs it out a little bit like that. But I'm actually really happy with how Slimming World is going at the minute. So I'm really happy sticking to this plan, and I'm feeling so much like better in my clothes and things. So I know it is definitely working, and I don't feel like I'm restricted. And like I said, because I have like the odd days off here, there and everywhere, like I don't feel like I am restricting myself, and I don't feel like it's hard. And also I know sometimes it could, you know, different diets can cause like issues with food and like not very healthy relationship with food. But because I have been quite lenient on myself, whereas if there's a day where I'm like, you know, my mind's not in it today, I'll kind of just let myself relax and that way I don't end up binging on like really unhealthy food, because sometimes that's what happens when I kind of restrict myself so much. And then instead of saying to myself, like, say if I wake up one day and I'm like, I know that it's going to be hard to keep on plan and I'm not feeling it today, instead of just being like, I'm not feeling it today, let's be relaxed. In the past we've got to do it, but then like I push myself to stop on plan, and then that's when I'm like, get the chocolate, and I'm like, because I feel like I really restrict myself from it, I then start eating loads of it. So yeah, I really do think for me personally it is quite beneficial to have like the odd day. Obviously you don't want to do it all the time, but I think like once a week, as long as you're not going like mad like eating a takeaway, but then also you can eat a takeaway, but like eating a takeaway, but then eating like a big tin of biscuits, and you know, I kind of just have it where I'm mindful of what I'm eating, so I'm still trying to like snack on fruit and things like that, but then I may have like toast with butter on it or something like that. So yeah, I kind of try every now and then to have a little bit more of a flexible day. So I'm hoping you've been able to hear me talk at this part, because you know, like I said, there's a lot going on. But yes, thank you so much for watching this video. Like I say, I'm going to try and film tomorrow, so that should be up within a couple of days. And if you haven't already, I would love it if you could subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Pop me a comment. I'm a little bit slow on replying at the minute, but I read them all and I will reply to everybody, and I really do appreciate when you do pop me a comment. And I will see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.